Welcome to the Siegel campaign, session 52, Wildflower. And joining us on this wonderful Halloween... Well, no, it's not Halloween. This wonderful near Halloween night, the players.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh
my God. I know Leanne did so much work for this place. I am so excited because I know that Eve is going to be doing this justice, knowing her.
I'm so excited.
Way to put pressure on me.
Sorry. No pressure
Do it, I'm
intended.
sure.
Look, whatever you do, it's going to be great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say I am a little bit sick today. But I won't let that stop me.
Nice.
You got
Depending
this!
on
We believe in you.
This will likely be a part 1.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Or probably just 2.
Ooh.
So, as we are picking up from last session, the party is sailing towards a very small island with a beautiful building in the center. A few small houses around the outside as well, and some meager fields. And as you get closer, it becomes more obvious that this place is a church, a temple.
Ooh.
Where is everyone on the ship, as you have just escaped the Feywild a while ago?
Still is... You can go first if you want.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Still is in his room remaking any of his potions that might have been ruined by the passive atmosphere of a Feywild.
Ah. Nice.
Ash is probably standing, like, holding this one hand on, like, the side of the ship, and it's just, like, digging into it as hard as possible, just, like, staring dead straight at the building on the island.
It's deployment
Dahlia
day.
is at the sails.
It's deployment day. Pack your things.
It just, like, shakes its head very hard and stares forward continuously.
Okie dokie. Dahlia's at the sails. Eliza?
I think Eliza would be like near the very like I said, I can never remember what it's actually called.
The bow of the ship? The front?
Yes. Yeah, the front.
Towards the new
That's the
lid.
bow.
Yeah, and she's just keeping an eye on Kalar as he's flying above.
Nice. And with a newfound respect and strengthening of your already intense bond from quite literally having walked a mile in his shoes.
Yeah.
And no surprises where Evie is.
Oh, gee, I wonder if she's steering.
So, Captain, are we approaching?
We're almost there.
Of course. Just... Might be wise to keep our guards up. We don't know what kind of people would be living out in the frontiers.
Precisely. It's a very, very odd area.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. What was that fuzzy noise coming from?
Someone turn on their fan, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Uh,
Oh well.
Don't worry, but it's probably fine.
Testing? Audio
It's
testing?
probably nothing.
What?
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. There's nothing right now. So, the ship pulls closer to the island.
Ash is going to almost like reflexively turn around and walk further down the ship to kind of like superficially put distance between itself, like land and itself.
You close your eyes for a moment and see a glimpse of a caravan. But before you can really pause what has happened, you open your eyes again and it's gone.
They look around to the others on deck and they're not sure whether they should say something because the ship's just got to land. It might be easiest to wait until everyone's off and then say something. But they mostly just they mostly just like look a bit lost, mostly.
There's just an air of melancholy, with just the slightest twinge of grief when you think about that.
Sorry, I'm pulling a blank here. I'm trying to think.
What do you mean?
I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
It happens.
Okay. Right. Also, no worries, Sol. No worries at all. Right. So, the ship edges closer to this island. And as you get closer, more becomes visible. You see people milling about on it, dressed in simple clothes, living simple lives. Farmers, preachers, children running about. The closer you get, the more quietly, calmly pleasant it all seems. and at the very front of it lies a single dock without a ship moored. Do you approach?
Yeah, we dock.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
This wonderful smell of orange blossom hits you as just the babble of townsfolk and the sight of everyone milling about doing their part is interrupted by an older fellow clad in black robes with a book in one hand walking up to your ship to greet you.
Watch him with intent.
Pardon?
Do you watch him intently?
Ah, welcome, children of the seas. You must be weary. Come, rest a while. I am Father Ward, the caretaker of this place and devout cleric of Tempest. Welcome to Wildflower Township.
Dahlia flies down to the deck in front of the father and clasps her hands kind of like in prayer and then bows a little bit. Greetings, Father. It is good to meet another man of clergy.
Greetings to you too, child. And who might I have the grace of meeting?
Sister Dahlia Lahala. Little Sister Dahlia Lahala. From the Temple of the Silver Veil.
Oh yeah, you haven't actually officially been promoted, but you have achieved the promotion. Right, yeah. Pleasure to meet you, Dahlia.
You as well, Father Ward.
Come.
Ash is probably, at this point, wandered over, having, like, heard the name Tempest, but, like, not wanting to kind of, like, bet too enthusiastic just in case they were wrong. And they are just, like, kind of nervously standing there, kind of shifting and, like, fidgeting with their gloves, and they're like, did you, sorry, hi, did you say you were, a cleric of Tempest?
Why, yes, of course.
I am too! Oh my gosh, it's so lovely to meet you, hello!
He's a little caught off guard from having been interrupted from being about to speak, but that soon is replaced with a smile washing across his face. Ah, such a pleasure it is to see fellow devout. I knew there was a reason why our Lord brought you here. I will say, make me a history check, Ash, and no one else.
Of course.
Okay.
5.
You do not seem to recall any temple by the name of Wildflower.
You said, Wildflower, was it?
Yes. Yes, that is.
I haven't
this
heard of it,
wonderful
but
place.
I hadn't travelled to every single settlement that the
Oh wait,
central city
Martin,
had.
what? Hold on. Wait a minute. As far as you're aware, this is just a temple sitting on a rock in the same area.
Yes, but they're in the zone. Trust me.
Yeah. Ah.
And they kind of then
Tell me, child, age do you hail from? Are you
Prior to
too?
the shattering.
Hail to
Prior to...
Tempest, and a fellow believer from the before times. Wonderful.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Father. I've not met any other worshippers of our Lord that have survived, if that makes sense.
Ah, I see, I see. I have met quite a few who have come by here, but that is in staying here and waiting 10,000 years.
They pause for a second, and you kind of like... You almost see their eyes glaze over, but then they look back and are like, it really has been that long, hasn't it?
It has, regrettably.
So you said that that others have passed through here.
Yes, not frequently, but we have occasional visitors. But my flock that lives here is still loyal. And
Wonderful to hear.
not only this, but occasionally we do welcome in a new fellow believer in the good word.
I mean, I'm really excited to see that. Do you have a temple?
Well, if you hadn't seen it, then how did you come here? It's right there. And he points to this gorgeous, ancient-looking building hewn from large cobbled stones, standing tall above everything else on the island, stained glass lining the windows, with draped fabrics down the side. This temple is the cornerstone of this township. Anything worth doing is worth doing in and around here.
Ash is just looking at it in awe. And they turn to Father Warden. They're like, Thank you so much, Father. And they kind of rush off to go admire the banners on the side of the temple.
Always good to see enthusiastic young folk. Now, I haven't met the rest of you.
Dahlia kind of gracefully steps out of the way so he can board proper.
Ah, and who might you be, young fellow? And he's glancing at Still.
Hello. My name would be Still. I am an alchemist traveling with the ship.
Ah, an alchemist. Then you take interest in brewing, I presume?
Indeed I do.
Then, and he reaches into his, wait, no, he wouldn't have one literally in his robes. Then you may want to take a look around our brewing grounds. We here specialize in our signature of orange blossom wine.
Fascinating.
Used both for our communion and as what meager trade we get around here.
I'll be sure to take a look.
Wonderful. And you? And he takes a look at Eliza.
I am. She's just not sure. She's like, it's Eliza.
Pleasure to meet you, Eliza.
Same to you too.
What brings you here?
Well, I'm part of the ship, so I go wherever it goes.
Oh no, I meant to the ship. What trade do you specialize in?
Well, I'm pretty good at tracking stuff since I am a ranger. And I'm very lucky to have him, and she points at her dragon, Kalar.
I see. Wonderful. We do love an animal lover here.
Yeah.
Now, as for you... Yes? I can tell just by the look of you that you are a man of books. Oh, well, I mean, it's not that hard to tell exactly. Oh, no, I can see it in your eyes. Archibald, and a pleasure to meet you too. And you. You don't tend to see many of your particular kind around here, do you?
I can't imagine you often do, no.
No. Well, we do, but just the one. Poor little thing.
Huh? She blinks. There's another half-orc all
I'm
the
sure
way
you'll see her
here?
at some point while here.
She goes, what's her name? Or, you said her. She goes, what's her name?
Little Rosie. Cutest little thing
Oh.
you ever saw.
Oh, good to know. I really haven't had a chance to meet many other half-orcs.
I see. Well, I'm sure you'd get along swimmingly.
Wonderful. I'm Genevieve Wolverston, Captain Genevieve Wolverston, and Evie doesn't often stumble over her words, but she's actually really excited.
Pleasure to meet
And so
your
she's like,
acquaintance.
pleasure to meet you as well.
Terribly sorry, I would offer to shake your hand, but there's been a sickness that's fallen upon us lately. It took one too many of our people, and so we have been
Oh my.
much more cautious in recent years.
Evie nods. I imagine disease this isolated must be you all must
Yes.
not have the best immune system. Well, germ theory. She goes, you guys must fall ill pretty easily this isolated.
Yes, visitors have tended to bring unfortunate... Oh, hold on. Unfortunate stowaways with them. But things have been much smoother since we have done this. You know, you are our first visitor this year. Not many dare to come around the area of the shattering.
Yeah, it's shame it's not more accessible, but it's very difficult to navigate this far.
It is. Truly it is. But, well, we try our best to provide a safe haven for those passing through.
It's admirable.
Now, come, make yourselves at home. Let me show you around.
Evie follows.
And he kind of brings you to the main courtyard of the whole place. Children running around playing. And, what's it called? Ah, God.
You're gonna see, while everyone's getting off the ship, you're gonna see Ash dash past, down, and then come back up, pulling Asher along, with them, and they are going to be excitedly pointing out every single thing about the
Hold on.
temple.
Wait. No, this is... I'm sorry, this is a little strange. Sorry, I'm still not quite adjusted to, to places not, being afraid of me, you know,
Yeah.
previous company and
It's
all
okay
that.
though. Yeah, it's okay.
It's a nice little place, though.
Yes, this temple is interesting. It's not the kind that I would usually see around where I'm from, but it's very nice. You can see and they point out all the symbols, and they're just rambling for minutes.
Yeah. You see people going about their business, like some pressing the blossoms into wine. Some hold on. Okay, so orange blossom wine,
Yes.
that is specifically fermented from...
Okay, so in the way I've written it, it is both orange wine and orange blossom wine. So there are actual oranges used
Okay,
for the
then,
most
in that
of the
case,
concentration.
pressing
Because
oranges,
regular blossoms themselves are not as fruitful. Like, you
not
need
sugar
the other.
dense.
Yes.
Yeah, then pressing oranges into jars and tying them with what was the name for it? Is like the cheesecloth, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and tying it up with cheesecloth. Some hauling about food or standing in a stall. Isn't it beautiful? What can persist through such cataclysmic events? Hold on.
Is he asking the whole party, or?
Yeah, just anyone still currently present in the main group.
Evie nods. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys have consistent food and an abundance of it.
Yes, well, with a little bit of help from our Lord Tempus above, it grows in plenty.
She nods.
Ah,
I don't know much about Tempest.
he is a just and righteous lord. He is
So everyone says they are.
merciful with one hand and zealous with the other.
She's nodding. She's taking a billion mental notes.
Some do not believe a god of war can be a god of peace at the same time, but what is peace if not the areas which war decides not to touch?
Double speak.
Excuse me?
She coughs. She says nothing.
Well, eh.
A little frog in my throat.
She should be... Well, if you went... That's odd. Please, if you do see any sign of little Rosie, do tell me. She's supposed to be in her classes right now.
Oh. Evie looks around.
You don't see any sign of any half-orc.
How tall is she?
Oh, very small. About...
She nods.
Only goes up to my waist.
Aw.
Wonderful thing. So much promise as well.
Sure.
Voice of an angel.
Ah, and Evie nods, like, understanding.
Speaking always manages to pick up a heavy applause in the choir.
She's like a little local star or something.
Oh, you could say that. You could say that. Especially from where she came from.
She nods.
She had a questionable upbringing.
Oh.
But I was able to straighten her out, should we say.
Evie's taking a billion mental notes.
Now, shall we move on?
He looks at the rest of the party.
I have no objection.
If you wish to follow me into the temple, as he walks up to it and pushes on an old creaky wooden door, which cracks open to reveal this incredible, beautifully decorated central hall. Pews lining up and down it with just the most intricate tapestries and what's the word for, like, general decorations
Decor?
Mhm.
and
Decor, yes.
I guess decor, with this pulpit right at the front. No, with this pulpit that's for
Altar?
altar right at the front,
Pulpits are usually behind altars. Like,
Yeah.
if the altar's in the front of the stage, then the pulpit's on the stage.
Yeah. Just altar at the front, pulpit beside it, and some seating for the choir.
Ash is inside with the party at this point, and they are looking around, and they are like just thrilled to be there. Pretty much, they are.
Aw.
They're like they are beaming, and they're so relieved. The party's basically come across this temple.
Special interest. They're geeking out over the architecture.
Yes.
So this is what you've been talking about.
Yes, it is.
It's... I can't deny it's beautiful.
It is,
I would
isn't it?
I would say Dahlia is probably also admiring it with Ash, like walking near them, just
Hell
smiling.
yeah.
Wonderful.
I love how I can just recognize every single little detail that they've included here.
Ah. It's a pleasure to see someone who does.
So, has your congregation been here this entire time, Father?
The entire time? No, I am the only one of our kind.
Oh.
The
I
others
see.
grow old, pass on, and are born anew.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of years I have kept this place alive.
It really is beautiful.
It is.
Wait, you have lived thousands of years.
Yes. I, much like your friend Ash here, were caught in the epicenter of the very shattering of the world 10,000 years ago.
Dahlia's just gonna shake her head in disbelief.
We are living proof.
I thought that I would be one of the only ones left.
No, there's... They stop and they think for a second, and they're like, I would say that there are so many more of us left than you might think, but it has... I've not been... I've been otherwise busy for a couple of thousand years, so I only knew the others. I only knew for like the first 400 years.
I see. What got in your way?
Well, if you can believe it, I got and you can kind of see them not shaking a little bit, but like they're fidgeting with their gloves more. Trapped in a mirror.
Ah. That is a terrible fate, and for that I am extraordinarily sorry.
It's... I'm out now, so, you know.
If you...
I suppose, if anything, this may sound strange, but it strengthened my faith in Tempest, because when I realized what was happening before I got stuck, I was like... I was almost trying to pray my way out of it, and I am thankful that I was saved.
Most wonderful. Was it by these fine fellows?
Yes, by the Sigil crew. I'm very, very, very glad that they found me when they did.
Then I am forever grateful to them. For they have liberated a fellow faithful of Tempus. Ward turns and looks upon his temple as some townsfolk begin to fill in. Ah, of course. Noon. It's time for a sermon. Now, would you wish to sit in, or would you prefer to look around some more?
Ash is going to look at the others rather than answer the obvious answer that they would reply with.
Huh?
They're gonna look at the rest of the crew rather than answer, because they don't want to speak for the entire group. But they also are kind of, they're in, I'm back in my element, we're so back. They're in both we're so back and they're training, and it's a mix of the two.
Yeah. Anyone else have anything
When
to...
he mentioned surviving the shattering, Evie looked at Archibald and kind of just, because, you know, that was the lie Archibald used. And so she's like,
He kind of looks away, very conscious of that fact, and kind of sheepishly, all right, fine. Didn't think I'd meet a second.
Archibald learns honesty's the best policy the hard way 1 billion times.
Ash is going to kind of not take off their mask, but like readjust it.
I'm glad to see you are still wearing Ramsburg's particular gear for those of the battle clergy.
I mean, of course I am. It's what feels right, so I naturally would.
Your faith is unbroken as your spirit.
There is very little that could break my faith, Father.
I am ever so glad of that. Now, it is time for a sermon. As he says this, even more townsfolk pour into the temple and begin seating themselves on the pews as he walks up to the pulpit. Do you all stay inside and
Yes.
attend?
Yes.
Nice. Does anyone not, or?
Yeah. Still considers getting up to leave, but decides it would be rude.
Archibald is gonna kind of just... Alright, I suppose. And...
Don't feel like you have to stay on my behalf, anyone. It's okay.
Oh, I I'm just merely curious as to what a different religion would preach.
I would like to preface, I'm not sure I'll know exactly what's going to be told here. It has been 10,000 years and I don't know how it might have changed.
There's no worries there.
As everyone's bustling in, Evie's going to be like taking notes and looking around and she's snooping.
You kind of notice that no matter how many people file in, you don't see any sign of a little half-orc girl.
Ooh. She's very confused. She's still looking around for her. She's like, where is this kid?
As Father Ward reaches the pulpit, suddenly this soft-spoken, gentle demeanor shifts somewhat, as his chest becomes fuller. For we are here today, as all days, to laud the holy might and divine justice of Tempus. For he, as god of all war, dictates not only what is right, but what is wicked. For any wicked action should come to be judged with a terrible war, and only by the actions of the righteous may these wars be ended. He alone may choose when and how any war may come, to purge the evil from tainted lands, to protect the meek and defenseless from unjust suffering. His lordly might shall test the spirit and resolve of any who dare anger him by sin, and we shall praise him. And the complete attendance of the temple just uproariously joins him. We shall praise him.
Evie gives Archibald a look.
Archibald kind of shrugs and walks off. I'll
Ash is
try and go and find
absolutely
that
silent.
I'll try and go and find that library you mentioned.
Ash is
I'm gonna keep
absolutely
taking
silent.
Hmm.
They are like a little bit stunned, and they just they don't look shocked, but they are stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sermon-
Dolly-
She's like,
Sorry, Dolly, like, as subtly as she can, is just looking to Ash in confusion.
Ash will see
Evie's-
this out the corner of their eye and shake their head very subtly.
Evie's taking notes. She looks incredibly neutral. Other than the subtle look she gave Archibald, you cannot tell what she's thinking.
Are you still looking around, though, Evie?
Oh, of course, she's tracking, she's looking at... Evie knows a lot of things, right? Like, she's one of my smartest characters. So, like, she is looking at the people in the front pews, she's looking at the clergymen, she's looking at the deacons. She's trying to figure out everything about all of these people, how they're acting.
After a little while longer
keeping
of this preaching, you see behind and through a small doorway on the east wing of the temple, you see a little hand poking out and a pair of eyes.
Aww.
No.
And a head of short, neatly cut, well, not short, but mid-length, neatly cut brown hair.
Brown.
As you... Brown? No, black. Sorry. Black hair. Evie is
I was
brown.
like, you dyed her hair?
Evie's
I was
brown
like he dyed her hair.
Black hair.
You got this. You
And-
got this.
The tiniest pair of tusks you've ever seen.
Oh.
Without a doubt, this is her.
Evie has suddenly all of her attention and is on res.
She catches that you saw her and just disappears behind the doorway.
Oh.
Do you do anything?
He's gonna. This is crazy. She's gonna subtly get up as if she's like going to the restroom, right? But no, like she's going to go see this little kid.
I see. So you follow her through the door.
Of course.
Okay. We'll get back to that.
Oh no.
Right. So, moving on, back to Father Ward. The sermon goes on for a while longer, as kind of just more is said and more is done, whilst various things that Ash both either notices as strange or as perfectly accurate are spoken. More words about protecting the weak and hapless from war, sheltering, and the forgiveness that he has felt in guarding this tiny little civilization for so very long.
Ash is just going to look at Dahlia and just mouth, "I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on."
After
Dahlia is going to quietly cast a message to Ash. What the hell are your sermons normally like? Apologies for such foul language in a holy place. This is unbelievable.
No, don't worry. It's usually so quiet, said back.
Your head.
I heard that laugh. I heard that fucking laugh. I know. You
Damn
ain't
it.
slick.
Damn it. Damn it.
What is it? What is it?
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
Nothing. I didn't notice anything.
So, the the sermon finishes.
3 hours later.
Ash is going
No,
to
no, not
pull
that.
everyone. Ash is going to, just before anything else, pull everyone to the side and go, I would like to say that is not quite the sermon that I am used to. Our services were quiet.
Evie is not present.
Mm-hmm. And they notice this, and they're like, "Where's Evie?"
Is she not present? I don't know where she would have went.
Hold on, remind me what Harvey was?
Harvey was a lamb.
Okay, I thought so. But yeah, carry on.
Wait, pause!
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
Ash will look around.
Bill would have heard Evie ask a deacon where the restroom is. That was the cover she was using.
Oh, I believe she went to the restroom.
Ah, I see. Okay. But yes, I don't know what just
For a
happened.
fucking hour? What did she eat? No, well, it would have been like halfway through she left, so about half an hour.
Yeah. Shh. that is a good... Should we go look for Evie? I'm a little bit worried now.
And
Might be worthwhile, but how do we do
Archie's
so
will.
without raising suspicion?
Archie's
Archibald
gone
left
walkabouts
too?
as well. Yeah, earlier.
Oh, God damn.
He didn't seem to be enjoying.
Understandably, to be honest, I might have left if I didn't have any attachment to the service. But I think I'm interested in learning more once we find Archibald and Evie.
Oh, learning. Wonderful. I can take you there. Library, of course. As you turn around and see Father Ward standing right there.
Hello, Father.
He does do that! He does sneak up on people!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I'm so glad you noticed that.
Hello, Father.
A pleasure to
and
see
they
you
are
engaging in
they are-
such discussion about my sermon.
they are fidgeting with their gloves, very fidgetingly, and they're like, I will say, not quite the sermon I'm used to, but I don't judge it.
I see.
I can see that the approach has changed quite significantly in recent years.
Forgive me if my particular style of preaching has changed over the 10 millennia I have been practicing for. Especially
good
with my
point.
recent developments. I can hardly be blamed for being whipped up into a fervor. You have felt it too, have you not?
Developments. I have to remind you, I've been away for a lot of the time.
I see. My apologies. Well, let us away to the light. Hold on a moment.
No. What?
I believe
what
I'm forgetting
developments?
something.
Hmm?
Oof. I deeply and sincerely apologize. I will be back momentarily. As he
Okay.
strides off with purpose, but not too quickly.
Ash turns back to the others. I'm not so sure. Maybe it's good that I wasn't aware for the entire time that has passed since the shattering. And they kind of look a bit bewildered and shocked.
I must say, I agree with you. That's sort of unsettling, to say the least.
It was certainly... Well, I don't consider myself much of a man of faith, but this is not what I expected from one of the very few sermons I've seen.
This is very strange. Remind me to set up an informal one, and kind of do a mock one when we get back on the ship. I won't do a real one, but just because I'm not a priest or anything. But I will attempt to give you the best impression that I can of one that I remember.
Yeah.
I would appreciate that.
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you.
I'm a bit stuck as to, And they kind of think. Again, they're fiddling with their gloves. Should we wait here, or should we just go to the library, do you think?
I mean, following him is certainly tempting, but once again, how do we stay inconspicuous in what is supposed to be a quiet area?
Yeah. And then again, Evie's gone somewhere. Well, I'd say we wait. We look around the temple a bit more and then just find Archibald when we find Evie, I suppose.
That seems likely.
Oh, sorry, There you are. Ah, well, you haven't moved really, but... I'm sorry for worrying you.
Don't worry. Hi. How was the library?
It was wonderful. So many texts. Many still somehow preserved, maybe through copies? From before the shattering. It's a treasure trove in there. I could get lost there for weeks.
I think
You
Evie would
have to
rather
stay
you
here
didn't.
for a while at least.
Maybe.
Let me learn.
Maybe.
It'd be wonderful. I'm starting to like this place.
All right.
The moon visibly dims in between Dahlia's horns.
Ash is kind of like furrowing their eyebrows and they're just like, to the others, maybe we put finding Evie on the top of the priority list.
Ah, there you are. Just where I left you. Wonderful. Glad to see your friend has rejoined you. Not sure as to where Genevieve has gone off to, unfortunately.
I believe that she asked for where the restrooms were. We could wait for her near there, if you'd mind pointing us in that direction.
Restrooms? Oh,
Yes.
she's gone wandering off, hasn't she? Well, we'll find her eventually.
No, what do you mean wandering off?
Well,
Does this temple have
Sisters
restrooms?
are right there in the lobby. They're right there. You guys are
they're
near
that
them.
way, towards the
Damn.
west wing. Right next to the main hall. If she'd looked around, she would have seen.
I see. Ash is gonna look around at, like, any and every door that leads out from the main area of the temple. How many doors do they see?
Pardon?
Is this my temple design or is this
This
one that
is-
you've made?
This is effectively just an abstract concept, because just...
Because there is
It would
only
be a
one,
different-
like there's double sanctuary doors into
Okay.
the temple, but those are like the only doors into the actual, like in the sanctuary
You
itself.
have authority here
it's
to
like 4
overwrite
doors
things,
to set
but
the two.
it is
Okay.
explicitly a
So-
slightly different layout, but the core fundamentals are still the same.
Okay, so
Because
the
it kind of
doors
sorry.
into the sanctuary. Oh, ain't no worries.
It kind of had to be
And I'm
adapted
back
to be
hard.
more of a European
See,
style
yeah.
church because of
Exactly.
A,
I get you.
the aesthetics of this world, and B, the time and place it came from.
Precisely. Ain't no worries at all. If this is based loosely off my design, there are
It's
4
kind of a
doors into the sanctuary. They are double doors at the very front.
yeah.
But there are secret doors within the sanctuary as well. There is a door to the backstage, obviously. There are 2 entrances into the basement cellar, which are hidden in the like reprieve windows. And there is also a secret access up to the upper box for the elders.
Give me 1 second to find a spell.
Again, obviously, this is Evelyn's design. Like, she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Any changes, that's all good.
Hold on.
This is the island.
Just a moment.
Oh!
Just for a second.
That is...
Just for a
That is... Let me type it for you.
Yeah, I know. That was the intent. Just asking questions about this place.
Ash is going to... Ooh.
But before that, I want to move on to Evie's perspective for a moment. So,
Yippee!
back to when you first spotted her. She kind of quietly runs down the corridor, just looking back to see if you're following, and is peeking out from one of the classrooms.
Oh.
Evie follows.
As you go in, well, I think you'd probably do a better job of describing what her classroom looks like than I would.
Of course, if it's Canon Rose classroom, it's oceanic themed. There's a beautiful painted piano, 3 tables of about 4 to 5 seats, some kids' knapsacks, some very, very light books, arts and crafts supplies. I think turn of the century schoolhouse room. So, like chalkboard with
So this would
a
probably
bunch of
be a
beautiful
little bit
illustrations.
earlier of a schoolhouse room, but still the same kind of decoration.
Same vibe, yeah. A lot of the kids' artworks on display. The classroom itself has beautiful murals painted by their teacher. Like, it's a vibe. It's a hell of a vibe. Out of the window, you actually see the graveyard.
Yeah, there's various drawings pinned up around, one of which has a little backwards R-O-S-E written at the bottom of it. And in Orcish script, scribbled out, and next to it is in Common script.
Oh, yeah.
Of, well, this crudely drawn man in black robes with grey hair, holding a ruler.
Oh my god, hell yeah!
Oh.
That baby's traumatized!
And she's
hell
kind of
yeah!
standing next to it and next to a window.
No.
As she climbs through the window
Evie goes,
and starts running off.
well, because they're on a first story. Evie chases.
Yeah, you're on the ground floor.
He goes towards the graveyard. She's like, okay, yeah, sure, we're playing chase.
She runs past the graveyard,
Evie follows.
just like scampering off, head tucked down,
Oh.
like
Oh.
hands grabbing the sides of her little coat.
Oh.
As she makes her way to a barn.
Oh shit. Evie follows, because the property is literally just behind, like, the walk from the temple to the butcher's family farm is not a bad walk. It's like,
Yeah.
a
Well, Consider
5-minute
this
walk
island
alongside
is
the
much
creek side.
smaller than that.
Oh, so it's like a 2-minute walk then.
Yeah,
A 2-minute walk along the creek side.
yeah.
It follows.
But also very much credit to Leanne for designing the general location of Wildflower Township.
Hell yeah.
And-
Check out Rose's stories and the Black
Yes.
Sabbath.
Very much so.
Thank you. I actually have sorry, that's not proper grammar. I built the entire temple in The Sims.
You have.
Yeah. Incredibly check that out. It's so cool.
It truly is.
So much so. Now. Right. So, you're led it. No, she kind of almost dives into the barn, just like peeking her head out, just like she did back in the church.
Evie keeps following.
And just as you step inside, it seems relatively normal. But she manages to climb up onto one of the beams inside.
Evie's like very polite, but she's sounding like, "Hey, be careful! Don't fall from that, kiddo! Like, what are you doing?"
And as she makes her way up, she's kind of leaning down from the rafters, looking over the side, checking to see if you're still there.
Evie has not. Well, she's gotten closer, but she's not climbing up the rafters yet. She's just watching this kid.
Right. So you aren't climbing up anything?
Not yet, because okay, so it is pretty old, so she's wanting to make sure that she steps into the rafter before she even puts her body weight on it.
Yeah.
Because if they're both on the beam, Evie is smart enough to know that would probably make it snap.
Yeah. Right. How long would you be doing this for? Kind of just standing there.
The entire, once she's sure, once she sees that Rose is in the rafters and,
Yeah.
in the hayloft, and then, it's safe, she's
up there.
following her up.
Okay. You follow her up and just see dusty cobwebs, some straw, a little bit of mold eating away. Nothing else, though, really. And you look back at her and she looks sad.
She looks at her and she goes, "What are you doing, kiddo? This is not really a safe place for you to play."
She just shakes her head. She looks
She
like
goes,
she's
"Do you
on the
need
verge
help
of
down?"
tears. She shakes her head again.
Oh. She goes, "Okay, what are you trying to show me?"
She looks down for a second and then, out of nowhere, jumps down off the rafters and runs out again.
Whoa, kid! She goes, "Kiddo, you could have gotten hurt." And she's looking over because it's not a bad drop, but still.
He's not here.
But Evie looks around where she was.
There's nothing.
She immediately follows then.
You go out of the barn, but you've lost track of her.
She goes, "Damn it." And without many options, Evie knocks on the back door of the grandparents' house. Because it's the one closer to the barn.
Oh, okay.
Of
There's no response. They're out in the sermon. But people are starting to file out of the temple. Sermon's
immediately
ended.
runs closer to the temple.
You see the party walking out alongside Father Ward and Archibald.
She walks up to them, obviously covered
there
in
you are.
literal hay.
Did you find the bathroom?
Where did you go?
Well, you could say so. I went to this barn because there was a weird sound.
I see. Could you describe it?
No animals in here.
No, the
It
grazing
sounded.
field.
Kind of like a ringing. A ringing, she says.
A ringing?
Yeah, just
That's
a weird ringing, so I
strange.
wanted to come check.
Kind of ringing. Like a bell?
Not really like a bell. I'd say more like a... what's the word? Like an old, like, broken piano.
Yes. That's very
Like
strange.
that.
Would you need to have... I can find someone to check your ears if you need.
Oh, you might be onto something with that. Evie leans into the bullshit.
We were just going to the library. Yes,
Oh,
it's
wonderful.
wonderful. It's a treasure trove.
Well, we were looking for you first, Stevie. I have something that I need to discuss with you very quickly. Over here, and they point a little bit further away from the group out of earshot.
Evie moves. Evie goes, excuse me one moment. My crew is
Excuse me for
very,
1 second.
Okay.
She looks at Ward.
Something's
No,
up with Archie.
I was imitating that one line from Steamed Hands. Excuse me for 1 second. That was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
She lets Ash pull her aside.
There is something strange with Archibald, and we may need to keep an eye on him.
Good to know. There's something strange with that kid.
The one that Ward mentioned.
Yeah, the one with the pigtails, glasses, and dress.
I suppose we must have as many eyes out as we can, then.
She nods.
The library might be a good idea. There might be a kids section. Who knows?
Hopefully.
And Ash goes back and is like, sorry about that. Library, did you say, Father?
Yes, of course. Follow along.
Evie does.
You'll make your way to the library, and he shows you around. It's small. It's not got that much in it. Most of it is books of prayers or basic history of the surrounding area. And doctrines of Tempus. Not much in the way of scholarly topics, but, well, anything that's from before the Shattering is something worth checking out for Archibald, of course.
Ash is
This-
going to generally look at like the spines of the books and try and gauge how old they are from that.
They seem old, but not 10,000 years old. You see, most of our collection has eroded and worn away. I have fellows who it is their job to transcribe and copy any literature in our library to be preserved for the next generation.
Have you not used mending on any of these books?
Mending is mostly for rips and tears, not for erosion damage. Would you be able to mend a cliff face into a mountain?
This is said as Leanne the player and not Evie the character, but he's censoring the hell out of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Big
No
time.
question. No question.
Would you be able to mend a river shot?
Surely it would not be better to attempt to preserve the original texts.
We tried that for a few hundred years, but it proved to be too much work compared to just having scribes copy them down into newer parchment.
Could something not get lost that way or altered?
I made sure to check them thoroughly. One of my many duties on this
Personally?
island. Personally,
Did anyone
yes.
else check them?
Of course, the scribes.
So... Sorry, Father. It was only you and the scribes who ever really would have knowledge of the original texts.
Yes, it would be.
All right. And they nod, and they kind of are. They are like, they're kind of getting to the point where they're thinking, is this guy conning everyone?
Oh, yeah, correct.
I sense some doubt in you, child.
I, not doubt, but I am skeptical of the, how do I put this? There is no way to verify. No, that's not it. Humans are, and I should know, being one myself, fallible. Are you human, Father?
Of course. Why, yes. Wait, no, hold on, no, never mind. He's an elf, right?
Ward, he depends on the context in which he is given. He is definitely an elf who likes people to think he's a human.
Of course. I'm
Even
the same as the rest of you. Though much, much older.
living beings are fallible. You know this, Father.
Of course.
I struggle to have faith in anything that isn't able to be truly verified.
I checked
you know?
against every word.
Who was there to check you, Father, if you don't mind me saying?
He'd be like, the Lord!
Tempus.
I see. And they have nothing more to say on that matter.
I sense doubt in you.
You said that previously, and my answer does not change.
Strange. No. Let us continue, shall we?
Sure.
And Ward kind of brings the party along to various other locations, the vineyard, the fields, looking somewhat smaller than they theoretically should be, but, well, he gives an explanation. You see, with the glories that I have been granted, I am able to care for many of our citizens without the use of produce and unnecessary space on this island. Not only this, but I may also bolster the yield and speed of our crop.
Ash is politely smiling and nodding this entire time.
You see, as you go about town, just townsfolk in passing will just nod to him and just say, hey, "Good day, father," and such like. But yeah, he yeah. Would you care to stay a while? I would be ever so glad to make accommodations.
We can stay on the ship, Father. It's alright.
I see. Not to worry. All are welcome here. I do think we maybe should spend at least a day here to have a break, maybe, to resupply.
I feel like a rest might be nice.
Yes, just what I was thinking after that escapade we were just on.
Mm.
Am I right?
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Maybe who still literally has hay on her is like,
Still not quite sure what even happened in there, but well, you said it was a lot longer for you.
Yes, it was, I'll explain later. Just let's focus on resting. They are smiling so strained.
Yeah. Now, is there anything you wish to do? feel free to speak to anybody around town. I will be performing the daily rituals to upkeep the standard of living here. Tending to the fields, casting wards on the temple itself and the island as a whole.
Father, I had a question.
Of course, child.
Earlier you said something had changed recently.
Yes.
What would you say that is?
Have you not felt it too?
Felt what?
We no longer have to suffer in silence.
I have heard Tempest, but I had just assumed that the heavens were quiet after the shattering and had stopped being so when I came back.
So you have heard his voice as well. This is a glorious day. Our Lord has finally granted us, the true faithful of Tempus, with his presence once more. May his name be praised.
Of course, but what exactly have you been hearing, Father?
All kinds. I've heard tell in a soft, dulcet voice many things, guiding voices, helping me to upkeep and care for my people.
I suppose he speaks to each of us differently.
Yes. After all, what is our own mind but... what is our own mind to do but form a connection to divinity that you can make sense of with merely a mortal mind?
Of course. And there is visible confusion on their face. And they're just like looking around.
Now, if you do not mind, I shall be retiring to my remaining errands for the day. Feel free to taste the wine or get to know my flock.
Thank you, Father.
Farewell.
As Ward walks off, Ash is immediately going to turn to Evie and go, do you remember where you saw that child run off to? I have concerns about a child being here. Something's
Evie-
wrong here.
Evie blinks. Now, did I see her run back to the temple, or did she run...
She ran out of the barn door and you did not see her afterwards.
She ran out the barn. I don't know which direction. I know that there's a house here on the other side. I knocked the door. There's like this shed out over the other way. I haven't touched it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that kid's... something's going on with that kid.
Something's going on with this entire place. Far be it from... Sorry. I have never felt so much doubt in another of my own faith in my life. But something is wrong here.
I am one to agree. But I am sure that ceremony between Selune's temple and Tempest are different. The I don't know why, but this is so uncomfortable.
If you don't mind, I think I'm going to head to the library and take a look at a few of the books in there. See if I can't learn anything.
I would, again, I don't. I may
Maybe
be
we should just do a
biased.
buddy system.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, we should definitely issue a buddy system. That way nobody gets lost in the island.
I would gladly go with to avail myself of this place's knowledge.
Who's with
I
who?
would be aware.
Oh,
that this-
yeah.
I would be aware that the knowledge you may find may not be accurate, so I am more than happy to double check anything that you may learn here.
Of course, I'll be certain to run it by you.
I think I'm going to go back to the temple and just see where I can look around.
I see.
It visually looks so correct, and yet it's all so wrong. It's the people.
Would you like me to accompany you, Ash?
That would be lovely, Dahlia, of course. Thank you.
I have a little bit of a
Hang on.
metagame question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So, since this isn't necessarily one-to-one,
Yeah.
is the chicken ranch across the street from the temple, is that still there? Like, what does it
I'm not sure.
exist as?
I'm not sure.
Valid, no
There'll
worries.
probably be some livestock, but
No. The bar.
huh?
The chicken
Bar
ranch,
is
the
the
bar.
name.
Oh, the bar. Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I named it at. That's the whole thing. Like, okay, that's the reason
yeah.
it's named that.
Um,
The confusion is the point.
do you want to accompany me? Or
Stello and Evie going checking out the bar? Hell
no.
yeah.
This is Archibald. Unless I should. I wouldn't mind going with him. Oh, keep good watch on him.
And
Make sure he stays out of trouble.
I'm sure still has more of a handle
Hello.
on that than anyone else, and can probably get both of you
Stello
two
and
out of
Archibald
trouble.
together would be so funny.
Hmm.
Consider, because Stello's still
Okay,
and
so who's with
Archibald go
who?
to the library.
Yeah,
Who's with
please,
who?
they are.
Stills of Archibald.
Pardon?
Costello is keeping Archibald out of trouble and still is with Archibald.
I might even head back to the ship if that's all right. I don't know.
Do what you want.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Dahlia's with Ash. Still and Archibald are together.
Yeah.
Eliza's MIA at the moment, but that's because
They're together. Congratulations.
So
Sorry.
Evie
Oh,
and
yeah.
Eliza, I guess, can also be partnered up, but
they can be empowered, yeah. The player is a little bit busy because their computer's having problems,
yeah.
which happens to the best of us.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Still and Archibald are checking out the library. Ash and Dahlia are checking out the temple. And Evie... Where's Evie going?
Evie and Eliza are checking out the bar.
I see. Right.
Unless, well, can Sully here at the moment?
I'm not sure.
Oh, they are back.
Oh,
Okay.
Hello. Yes, you are here.
Hello. Would you like to be buddied up with Evie and check out the bar?
Sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Yippee!
Right. So, I saw quite a few titles that I wish to check out, to take a look at in the library. They seem most intriguing. I'm sure someone as scholarly as yourself would also appreciate a good peruse through. It's a wonderful
Indeed.
collection.
I do wonder what all this place might know about brewing, both alchemical and mundane.
Yes, would be wonderful to learn.
Indeed. What sorts of things we're able to find so far?
Well, there's certain history books that I could very much use a look at, see if what I knew is accurate and how much of the world before really has been lost to time. That's where I'm going to start.
That makes sense.
As he kind of sits down in the library, kind of picking out a dusty old tome and sets it on the table, leafing through it. Would you want to make me a perception check?
Alright, sure. Let's see. That is a 12.
12. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that he looks a little checked out whilst reading. Like this little... like he's not fully paying attention to the book.
Archibald? Are you alright?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm perfectly fine.
Alright, you seemed a bit
Just
out of it for a
enthralled is
moment.
all. Would you want to pick out something to read?
Yes, I'll have a look at the shelves, see if I can't find something interesting.
There's a treatise on brewing their signature orange blossom wine.
Dill will pick it up, but before he opens it, he will go into the corner and ritual cast Detect Magic.
You don't see any magic on the book.
Alright, he'll take a read for it.
Okay. It's a pretty normal recipe book with some history written on the practices and methods of all of the different ways it's been brewed throughout the years. Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry. That one's not for outside of use. We
Oh,
like
my
to keep
apologies.
our wine more of a secret recipe.
Of course.
Signature of the island,
Rest
of
assured.
course.
Rest assured, I won't be sharing what I've learned here with anyone else.
Thanks very much.
It's purely for my personal interest.
You pop the book back on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
You walk back to the table you and Archibald were sitting at, and you realise you haven't dismissed the spell yet. There is a latent energy around Archibald.
Which school?
Enchantment.
Called it.
Hell yeah!
Moving on.
Oh no.
To Ash and Dahlia.
Yay!
boy.
Church squad.
Church squad!
The two religious ones of the group checking out the church.
The nerds who
Hell
enjoy
yeah.
Sunday school.
Yeah! The theological nerdies!
Ash is going to go up to the walls and kind of just like trace any like symbols or art that's on it. And like just walk all around the church doing that. Just like looking.
You?
Okay, I, as a player,
Oh, carry on.
I as a player know that there's a bit of connection there between our two deities. Would Dahlia necessarily know that?
Roll me your religion.
Hang on, I had to put bird on my head.
Aww.
Aw.
I'm gonna use an inspiration because I just rolled a 5.
Damn.
15, at least it's not a 12.
You know that there is a
Yeah.
connection, but that there is a connection between the origins of Tempest and some conflict between Seluna and Shah, but not that much in the modern day is known about Tempest. He's a much lesser talked about deity in the current age.
Is there any other reason that a follower of Tempest would be this close to the shattering, or is that just coincidence?
I will say, as player of Ash,
Ramsburg
the shattering
was
happened in
pretty-
Ramsburg.
Yeah. Ramsburg
Ramsburg was the center of the kingdom, of a huge kingdom that like worshipped Tempest.
pretty fanatically.
Like that,
Yeah,
back
we're
before
talking
the
like
shattering.
war society.
Yeah. Yeah.
War Society. Who looks around?
Hmm.
Shocker.
Damn, no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No way. That must be wild to live in.
Shocker there.
Would be crazy.
Absolutely.
But no, Ramsburg was the Tempest place if you wanted to go like to the like central temples and stuff.
Gotcha. No, I was more wondering, like, if trying to figure out if Dahlia might be able to invest or figure out what exactly feels wrong, or if there was something related to how close they were to the shattering.
I see. Fair enough. Nothing quite comes to mind. Pardon?
Or should we try and go inside?
Let's go inside. You first.
She's most likely wearing her like a full robes the silver veil, which I don't know.
Hmm?
Full religious robe,
You are cutting out, unfortunately.
boy.
Would you want to put what you want to say in no mic? It's really hard to hear you right now. Right. Wearing her full religious robes. Would you like to go inside, or is there anything out here that seems out of the ordinary? Says Dahlia.
I can't actual think, and then I don't. It's not the place. It's more the father himself, I suppose.
She's covering
Let's
the
head
moon in the
inside.
robes.
Let's head inside. You first. And they hold the door.
There's a very different atmosphere in the temple in the evening without any of the people inside it. It feels more cavernous than usual.
Ash is going to walk to stand in the middle of the room and look, just like, look all around and just like see if there is anything that is visibly out of place.
Roll me some perception.
Hold on, where's my d20 gone? There it is.
Eh.
8.
8. You don't really
8.
notice anything in particular that stands out, really. You just kind of get lost in not only your surroundings, but memories. Some of these symbols you haven't seen in 10,000 years. Or, well, more like 500 of your lifetime. It fills you with this bittersweet nostalgia. Like,
Ash is going to let themselves feel that for a second
this
and
is
just
a
like
place
look,
frozen in time.
and they're
just
gonna
like
look
you.
around and they're going to sigh and they are going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
You detect no trace of Fey nor extraplanar being.
Dahlia can sense that Ash is a little uneasy, so she's gonna fly down and ask, "Are you all right?"
It's complicated. I know that this place feels, the building feels right, but it's strange because I felt so far out of place everywhere else that it's almost like I know how out of time I am, but I can't let myself get trapped in that because there is something going on with the father here, and that
I'm
seems to be all I can focus on right now. I'm sorry.
Ash. It's all right. There's nothing to apologize for. I agree, something is definitely off. I mean, did Archie seem to be acting weird to you?
I was, yes, very, also, for Eve specifically, it's,
Yeah?
I don't know if there's a place or object within 30 feet that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Consecrated.
Or desecrated. This is detect
Consecrated.
evil.
Yeah, this is a place that has been consecrated.
No, desecrated. If
I
any
know.
bad magic has happened.
It has been consecrated. You do feel that this is a holy place to Tempest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that was previous,
Centering
but,
mostly on the altar.
yeah,
Okay.
I
Oh, go ahead.
can. This place is so insular. It's such a strange location as well. Do you remember the hallucinations I was having previously?
She takes your hand in hers, just like comforting. Yes, I remember.
I had a visual one this morning. This morning? Sorry, earlier. I. It was jarring, and I don't. I feel like it can't be healthy for someone like me to be here for so long. I already want to leave. I already want to turn around and say, let's just leave. Let's ignore it. Put me in some random place. I'll go live somewhere while you lot finish this. I don't know.
Come on, you big wuss. Soon enough, you'll be back in Ram's.
Sorry, they're so vivid, you know?
Listen, you are here with me. As far as we know, at the moment, we are safe. I am here if you want to talk to me about anything. I will happily listen if there's something troubling you. I want to help us. I'm not as familiar with this stuff as you are. I mean, I am pretty young, and this is not my deity. But if you think this is worth investigating, then let's investigate. If you want to return to the ship, we can return to the ship. It's no trouble there.
Thank you, Dahlia.
What?
All of you have been nothing but kind to me, and I showed up at the worst time for the ship, it feels like.
Oh, not at all. It's been a blessing to have you with us.
I have to thank all of you properly eventually. I hope I can. And they kind of shake off like they're like shaking themselves out of it, and they go, let's find the holy books.
Yes, I agree. Actually. Can I check just to see, like, is there
What'd you say?
anything here?
What'd you say?
Should Dahlia do an Arcana check to see if there's anything like in the area,
In
Ash
the
will also
area,
do one.
as in,
Like, to
like
see
in
if we can
the
find
temple?
the texts and the holy books and stuff.
oh, well, you'd know where at least some of those would be. There'll be one.
Oh,
in the
is it
temple.
like... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she'd also be wanting to look for like, okay, is there anything that's like gonna hurt us since we're here when it's supposed to be closed, and it's probably
Good.
protected.
Good point.
Roll me an Arcana then, Blue. Pardon? Sorry, I can't hear. $16. Okay.
Ooh.
You don't notice anything that's kind of... You don't find anything that's like what you were looking for. You, however, Ash, you find the holy book that's propped up on the pulpit.
Ash will hover their hands over it and just, like,
Bound in vellum
shock.
with a buckle around the edge. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Dahlia, I found it.
Wait,
Blue, your mic is so struggling.
Don't worry.
Okay. Typing. I see that. Looks weighty.
It's wonderful. I'm so glad to have found this. Alright, and they go to open it.
You open it and you open up this thick buckle around this beautiful vellum cover, and as you leave it open to a random page, rotted paper falls away inside it, crumbling to dust.
Ash will step away, kind of just stunned, not having realized that it was quite that bad.
Right. Shall we move on?
Hell yeah.
Moving on
Yippee.
to
Unless you guys have more you want to do.
Eliza and Evie.
Oh,
Yes. So you've made your way to the local inn.
Certainly one name for it.
Uh-huh.
House of
House of Sin.
Delights. Inside,
Maybe.
you see a nice, orderly bar. Lines of bottles of orange wine at the back of it. Well-polished tables, tablecloths draped over them. cleaned to a fine finish. Everything is wonderfully free of sin, as it should be.
Oh no! It's been sanitized! Evie looks at Eliza none the wiser and she goes, "Oh, they have like a little bar and restaurant here at the inn."
Interesting.
Well, hi there. What can I do you
Hello,
for today?
how are you doing?
You see a barkeep just sitting there polishing a cup.
She looks to Eliza and she goes, "What do you want?"
The most I'm always used to is just wine. So whatever they got there, if that's fine.
Wine? Yeah, I can get you that. And kind of grabs one of the many bottles off the shelf and just pours you up a cup.
Nice. I go and take like a couple sips.
It tastes absolutely wonderful.
Nice. Unless it's just very heavy. Oop. That fell.
Tee. It's
She looks over at Evie. It's just like, you should have some of this. It's pretty good.
Huh. She almost orders one. Then she kind of thinks for a moment and she goes, "How much you say?"
excuse me?
The price?
Oh, the price. Well, you're our guest, so it's on the house for the night.
Really?
Yes, of course.
Huh. Well then, I would like a small glass, please. And she's gonna notably not drink it after being
Absolutely.
handed it. Yeah, she asked the price because of Cherry. That's that characterization, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, Evie.
Oh god,
Whoa.
no.
This girl learned.
It's really good wine, Eliza.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Evie, she got it out of social
This just
politeness.
does
She
it for
has
you.
not taken a sip.
So.
I didn't catch your name.
Who would have run the establishment? Oh,
Well, there's a couple people. So usually, like, if you mean like the actual like in charge of everything, that's Madam Comfort. But if you mean like who would be running the bar, especially if it was sanitized, then that's almost guaranteed to be Mary.
Why? You can call me Madam Comfort.
Nuts. Pleasure to meet you, Captain Rollerston.
Wonderful. Now, you two enjoying your drinks?
Absolutely.
She's
She's not taking a sip.
Keeps on cleaning that glass.
I just keep having more of it.
It's so nice. Yes. That is odd, metatextually, Martin.
You've avoided them.
That is something noticeably
They've
odd.
been missing.
You've avoided them.
Not only have they been missing, but also Ward said something about correcting her upbringing in the very, very, very beginning. I don't think
I'm
that slipped
interested.
past me.
Oh, I caught it. I caught it.
But yeah,
And the grandparents were, they didn't answer the door, which again explained away by like they were at service, which first and foremost, their grandfather is the only person in town who does not attend service. But
oh no, he was at the
secondarily-
service.
Yeah, because this is a different canon. But secondarily, interesting. Actually, I feel like Evie would ask. She looks to Eliza and she looks to MC and she goes, "You wouldn't this might be a very strange question, and I know I'm new to the area, but like I wouldn't have seen a half-orc girl or her parents, no?"
Oh, that little Rosie. Such a sweet little thing. Beautiful. Voice of an angel.
So I've been told. I haven't heard her talk once.
Oh, well, she's very shy.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen her parents around. I've seen her running around, but I haven't seen any in charge of her. Now,
Yeah.
I get the impression that kids are kind of free range here, but is she a little young to be running around without anyone?
Yeah, she's having fun.
Uh,
Just being a kid. Ward's taking
checks
good
out.
care of her. Like he is the
Oh.
rest of us.
She kind of tilts her head a little and she goes, "He's not. Forgive me, this might be rude, but he's an elf and she's a half orc. Is she adopted?"
Oh, no. He's a teacher.
Ah,
He
does a
taught
lot of
almost
things.
all of us.
that's nice.
Very smart man, that Ward.
I would hope so.
And she just gives this smile. Just like this. You know the kind. That
Oh, I know.
1950s squeaky clean, scrubbed with a what's it called? With steel wool until it is perfect.
Exactly. The artificial. It's the
Yep.
Splenda of like human
When-
interaction.
Eliza, maybe a Constitution saving throw, if you've
Oh,
had
hell yeah.
if you've had a lot of the wine.
Should have had like a pretty good amount of it.
Yeah,
Let's see. Because, like you were saying,
man, it's pretty
good.
strong, isn't it?
Oh, it's incredible. Like, basically, okay, so here's the thing. It's weak
Oh.
enough that you can have it for communion and be A-okay. But if you are drinking, like, upwards of 8 ounces, yeah, that shit's strong as hell.
What'd you get? Oh, dirty 20.
They water it
Yeah.
down for the kids, obviously. But, like, it's
Nice.
used to help placate the town.
You stomach it nicely. It's
I'm used to wine.
really tasty, but
Like,
you're
I keep
holding it
drinking
well.
Hee.
It's a lot stronger than you thought it would be, of course, but nothing that you haven't dealt with before.
Hell yeah.
Though, Evie,
Oh boy.
you will notice the doorway has a breeze blowing through it.
I kind of subtly look towards the door.
There is wedged in between the door and the frame A little lamb. A little plush lamb.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Evie has no clue what Harvey means. I, the player, know everything about Harvey. She goes over and picks it up.
Before you do, it's whisked out of the door as it almost closes, but you have enough reflexes to catch it.
I immediately look to the other side of the toy, seeing who's holding it.
It's little Rosie.
I go, oh, sorry, I thought you might have dropped this. I didn't realize you were right there.
She looks worried.
I kind of look at her and I go, is there anything we can help you with?
She runs off.
I look to Eliza and I like kind of glance in the direction and start booking it.
I just look at it and just go, ah, crud. I just look at my drink and just go, ah. And she just chugs it down the remainder that she has and just goes,
Hell yeah!
thank you for the drink.
Hope you enjoyed.
Oh, it was amazing. I might come back later to get some more.
Icon.
And she just starts making her way after Evie.
Yep.
Yeah, she is still sprinting after Rose.
Yeah.
Eliza's trying.
Wonderful. So,
He goes, where are you going? And she's like yelling after her.
she's running back towards the temple.
She's keeping as close as a pace as possible.
She's pretty fast for her size.
She's
you
going
can catch
zone,
up.
but yeah.
Aren't most
Eliza, are you far
toddlers?
behind?
No, Evie is pretty quick on her feet. Also, just so we had an approximation, she's not a toddler, is she? She's like
No, she's like, what,
5, 6,
8?
7. Oh, yeah.
She's...
This is a canon in which the wolf doesn't attack,
wait, no,
so she
she's-
could be older.
How old was
7 would be
how old was
the
she?
definitive 7.
7. She's 7. She's 7 years old. Or at least looks it.
Okay, well, I guess
Lady.
most little kids are fast, aren't they?
And
They zoom in, yeah.
Eliza,
and
are
Rose
you far
is quick.
behind?
Pardon?
Is Eliza far behind Evie?
She's trying to keep pace with her. She's doing her best.
Roll me...
But since she's good with, like, tracking.
I will say, roll me a perception check as you're looking around.
You got it. Perception. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That is 21.
Oh, damn. Okay, you passed the hard threshold.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. You stop for a moment. Thinking, wait a fucking minute. And look around. Thinking back to when you were drowning yourself in the orange blossom wine. That barkeep was only polishing the one glass. You look around, and even though it's evening, that same person is still squeezing oranges into the big jars. And you take a closer look. Every time he picks up an orange from the pile, it doesn't look like the pile changes at all. Something's up here. Something's very up here. But in the realization, you notice that you've lost track of Evie.
In hell.
Evie, you follow this little girl right up to next to the temple. But she takes a hard right.
I continue.
And into the graveyard.
I follow.
And makes her way in front of a small little mausoleum.
Oh,
And
hell yeah. I
looks
look.
up at it and looks down and just points at it and steps back.
I look to her and look at it. What does it say?
Oh, it's a mausoleum. It's got a door.
Oh. You usually don't open the doors to random mausoleums, but sure. I open the door.
Inside, there are stairs downward.
I go down.
As you go down, the stonework that lies just below the ground level immediately looks no longer like it's been well preserved, but like it is in ruin. It is ancient looking stones that finally look their age, as following behind you is this timid little silent girl. As you
I
step
lead the way. I
further
continue going
down
forward.
and down and down, you find yourself in this... You could hardly call it a catacomb, because there's far too little room. It's so crammed, as with these dusty, ancient, almost completely decomposed skeletons, as this little girl walks up to the front of the pile and puts down Harvey, this little doll of hers, and points at 3 skulls.
I look to her. I kind of like
One
kneel
of
down
which
to her and I go,
is the same size as her own head, with a pair of equally tiny tusks.
oh, fuck yeah. I look to the skull and back to her and I go, are you a ghost?
She shakes her head.
In a yes or a no?
In a no.
Oh.
And you hear footsteps behind you.
I whip my head around.
You shouldn't have seen that, Genevieve.
She blinks and she goes, I was just making sure this kid wasn't getting herself hurt.
You should be
I
more
assume this must
careful
be a
about
relative.
yourself. I'm going
I
to
can
cut
handle myself
away.
just fine. No, may I? She goes, I can handle myself just fine, and she's already pulled out the gun.
Rest assured, I will take care of everything. And end scene. Hold on.
Hell yeah!
All I hear in my head is that one music they use for like when like people figure out like something really big and it's like I don't
Yep.
I heard it being used in this one like Minecraft ARG that someone was putting 2 and 2 together.
She literally has.
Yeah. Oh.
She has her gun
Oh.
drawn.
Oh no. But
Oh god.
yeah. Shall we cut back to Still and the enchanted Archibald?
Ooh.
What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Bill will gently try to take the book out of Archibald's hands without looking at it.
Oh, I was reading that.
Can we go to the corner for a moment, speak privately versus an important matter?
Of course. Absolutely.
Archibald, listen to me very closely.
Yes?
You are currently under some form of illusion or enchantment magic. I do not know the nature or the source.
That's odd. Do you think it's residual from the Feywild?
No. Well, I said I don't know the source. That was incorrect. This book, and he gestures to it, still
book?
very pointedly not looking. It carries considerable enchantment magic.
You see that there is no enchantment magic on the book. It's just on him.
Wait. Oh. Well, that's both better and worse. Someone or something here has cast a spell upon you.
What? That's not possible. This is a wonderful place. I love it here. We should stay a little longer.
Archibald,
This
I'm
library
going to
is
say
ever
this as
so
politely.
fascinating.
I'm going to say this as politely as I can, because I respect you as a peer. But so help me, I did not just fight off a higher power just to be enthralled by a goddamn religion. Now, we are going back to the ship, and you are going to, I don't know, do something in a corner until either I can figure out what spell is upon you, or it wears off, and then we can both figure this out.
I love Still so much.
I'm going to roll something.
Friend of the year.
Okie dokie.
He's gonna roll something, gamers.
Right.
Uh-oh.
He shakes his head for a moment as if regaining a tiny bit of lucidity. I think that would be a good idea. But
Thank you.
we should get some rest. Maybe it would be good to find somewhere. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it.
Yes, you are. Again, I must insist that we return to the ship for now. We don't know who among these people could have done this, although I have a certain suspicion. So, unless Archibald resists, he is still is going to try and lead him back to the ship.
Okay, so you're heading back.
Yeah.
Right. I'll pivot the scene again to Dahlia and Ash. Having just discovered this rotted, ancient book.
He was reading from this during the sermon, was he not?
I'm sure it may not have been an illusion of sorts.
I am disturbed. Things are more wrong here than we may have even guessed.
Yes. Hope the others are all right. Well,
Ash
we
is
know
gonna-
they can take care of themselves.
Ash is going to look around and give me a sec to check something.
Of course.
Is going to cast Dispel Magic on the pulpit.
Dispel magic on the pulpit.
Mm-hmm. Or what would be the equivalent? Like, if there's anything
At what
enchanting on the... Hold on, let me get it back.
What level do you cast the spell at?
Fourth level.
4th level? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a contested check.
Of course, that's a... What dice?
D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What'd you get? I don't think you can beat this.
I'm so sorry, what's the spellcasting modifier again?
It would be your wisdom modifier.
Your wisdom
in this
plus
case.
your proficiency. It's like you're
Wait,
casting a spell on someone, like...
Oh,
I could be wrong, but do you add your proficiency to that?
23.
Yeah, it's... 23.
15 plus 8.
Yeah. Just about not.
What?
Ooh.
Huh?
There's something very powerful here.
But you do sense some resistance in that dispel. Something's up.
There is something magically wrong here. I feel that the father may be deceiving us. Or his clergy himself, or I don't know who. We should find the others.
Yes, I agree.
Are you
Ash
leaving
will-
toward the ship?
Ash will make a beeline directly out of the out of the temple and take a second to look around to see if they can see anyone.
You can see Eliza.
They will go over to Eliza and
And Eliza,
Take a
who has
breath.
just freshly noticed the strange behaviours of the townsfolk.
Eliza, something is terribly wrong here.
Oh yeah, I know. I was trying to follow Evie because she's noticed something, and we were leaving, and I looked around and it's just, and I point out like some of the details I noticed. I was like, do you notice how like they keep doing the same activity? It's like nothing changes.
Much worse than that, the holy book on the pulpit is crumbling. And there is something magically altering the pulpit.
Okay.
Which direction did
I will say,
Evie go in?
despite all of this discussion, there's not really any reaction from the fellow squeezing the oranges.
He's in a different world.
Is he, like, even-
He's just locked the fuck in squeezing these oranges.
Yeah.
At this point, he's squeezed like 20 oranges while you've been talking. The pile doesn't look any smaller, though. The pile doesn't look any smaller.
He infinitely generated oranges.
I just look at her.
Salt hunger.
Nor does the bottle look any more full.
Damn.
I just
I'm
look
gonna
over
have
at
us try
Ash.
and cast Dispel Magic on this guy.
Alternatively, okay, what do you think is going on here?
I think Father Ward has charmed this entire place from like
Ooh.
top to ground level
Okay,
to look
roll-
like it's normal.
Roll me that check.
I
Of
fully
course.
believe that most of this is not real.
Ooh, that's low.
An 8.
An 8?
No, wait.
Did you add your bonus?
With my well, I I forgot that my bonus is like my wisdom bonus is 4, my proficiency is also 4, so 4 plus 8, 12.
No, that. What do you mean 4 plus 8, 12?
I rolled a 4.
Oh, you rolled a 4.
Yes.
Reminder, you do have inspiration. Oh, no, I
What's
can't
that?
hear you, I can't hear you, Blue.
What's that added, sorry?
Inspiration is you get to roll the die again.
Oh, sick.
It's giving yourself advantage.
Oh, now I hear you guys.
Remember that one thing
Yay.
that I mentioned in, hold on. I did re-roll, but I will quickly remind you of a thing in DMs.
Of a thing?
Just a character thing.
Oh.
I would count this as a check like that.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily... Not sure.
Right, then the answer is 21.
Okay, well, the opposed roll was 3 natural, and so that is 14 total.
Damn!
Don't pay that any mind.
Huh.
So you dispel magic on this poor citizen.
Yes.
He looks at his hand as he fades out of existence.
You knew it!
The illusion is
fucking knew
dispelled.
Oh my
Magic's
god.
going
He
to freeze.
disappears.
They are going to stare at where this guy was, and they are going to scream so loudly for like 5 seconds, and then like
Still,
fall
you will hear
to-
this.
They fall to sitting on the ground, and they are like hyperventilating.
You just killed a man.
Still, I will say, still hears this while leading Archibald and just goes, "Okay, brief detour. We're going to figure out what that was."
Ash, hey, Ash, talk to me. Look around, look at me,
Hello, we've just come from the library. It was terribly interesting.
Ignore him. He's
Sorry,
charmed. What's going on?
Everything here is fake.
I'm gonna go
The
find
entire
Evie.
place is
Evie, you are approaching the party again.
Oh, okay.
You walk up to
Hi,
them.
guys.
this whole
Evie.
Captain, we have to leave now. Everything here doesn't exist. And they're like choking up. They're like, gonna cry.
He goes, something must be wrong.
Well, yeah, this entire place is wrong.
I just cast Dispel Magic on a man who was squeezing oranges, and he disappeared.
Where'd he go?
Well, that can't be right.
Into thin air. Captain, where do you think?
Evie looks to Archibald, looks back to the party. Into thin air? People don't go into thin air.
Evie,
Captain, are you alright? You seem...
Never better.
can I do an insight check?
Yep.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, you
can I
can.
do an Arcana check?
Yep. Yeah, you can.
I will do
Josh,
that as well.
Oh, yeah.
do insight.
I'm good with insight.
She's standing next to Archibald.
I got a 12.
14 plus 8 is
Oh man.
22.
And Dahlia, what did you
Fair
roll?
roll. Hang on, rolling.
Oh yeah.
24.
Oh man. Dahlia,
And for Stills Arcana,
you noticed
that is a 26.
Okay, the pair of you who rolled Arcana, you notice that there is a faint orange glaze over the top of their eyes.
Oh,
And for the rest
hells.
of you, this isn't how she normally talks. You can tell plain as day. This isn't how Evie talks.
Ash is going to start scream crying.
Ash?
They
Anybody?
can't respond. They are just sobbing and screaming.
Evie puts her hand on your shoulder.
Dahlia?
Because
They like swat Evie's hand away and they like
Evie.
move away quickly.
What's wrong?
Evie looks to Dahlia.
Dahlia, do you have something
Leave. Leave them
do
alone.
something-
I'm really offering help.
Give them space.
Dahlia?
She nods and takes a step back.
Like,
You see that they have their hand on the side that they would usually have their mace. And they don't have it because they thought that they wouldn't need it today, which is good for everybody else. And they are trying to breathe, but they are still freaking out horrifically.
Hey,
Dahlia.
tell me, Evelyn. Does Evie have her gun in her holsters? Either holster.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Oh, that's rich. Oh, that's rich. Never mind. Continue.
Dahlia?
Dahlia is going to cast a message to all the party members aside from Evie and Archibald.
Valid.
I
Correct
think
choice.
you might have noticed this as well, but that is not their reactions. Something is controlling them.
Can you get rid of
Flames
it?
in their eyes.
Yes.
As they're standing next to each other, Evie's already just absent-mindedly holding his hand.
Aww.
Aw.
Jesus Christ.
Is there a way to
Archibald
get
and
rid of
Evie
this?
both have that very same 1950s magazine cover smile. That
Hell yeah.
sitcom grin.
Most unnerving, unactual. Yes.
Oh no. You see that Ash is like scrambling backwards. Like basically towards the temple.
I need someone here who can do magic that can get rid of whatever is on them now.
On me. Nothing's on me.
Evie? It seems like there is. You are not my captain as of right now because of how you are behaving. Dahlia or Ash or anybody, can you do something? Get rid of it.
Evie blinks and she goes, "Of course I'm your captain."
Have access to quite a few dispelling charms and remove curse, but I hardly see how those are necessary.
Nah.
Ash?
At this point, Ash is like sitting with their like knees curled up to their chest, like against the door of the temple, just like trying to see if they have any of their like weapons on them, and just like trying to calm themselves down.
Ooh, that's a good question to ask. And no, Mike?
Oh, with the 24 and 26 Arcana, would they have been able to see anything weird where Eliza drank the wine? There is nothing weird about the wine. The wine is wine. There's a little bit of background noise, Starch.
My bad.
No worries.
No worries. We can't speak at the same time in the same
Damn.
Damn.
Eliza's just gonna
Anyway.
look from Dahlia to Ash to still just trying to see what can they do.
You will mostly just Ash is just still freaking out and
Ash is
crying, not
still?
screaming anymore, just
I thought the body swap was in the
Shush.
Fae.
Ash is just crying now. They're not screaming anymore.
Oh.
Don't worry, Ash.
Dahlia is
Everything's
trying
okay.
to help calm them down.
Archibald is going to join in trying to calm Ash down.
So yeah, Evie's gonna attempt a second time to help.
Eliza is just
Going
gonna.
to point their pocket knife. What? They're not going to say anything. They're just going to point their pocket knife at Archibald and Evie.
Of you, take a
What's
step
going on? Why are
away
you...
from her. Give her space. Give them space.
I'm sorry.
Let them calm down.
And it looks like Archibald is kind of fighting against a dreamlike state here.
Oh, I'm gonna be so evil. Evie turns to him and
Yeah.
just kisses him.
Okay.
Not letting him break it that easy.
Hey,
Thank you.
what's the saving throw for a hold person?
Wisdom. But
Would she be able to do it at a higher level on both Evie and Archibald?
Ooh, how would that work?
it would be at 3rd level.
Yep.
Yep.
Any particular reason specifically right now?
She's like, I'm using
Why
my
do-
free action to kiss boyfriend.
She is going to try and get them to like.
I mean, Archibald's already casting a whole person.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. On that note, that was a joke, but I will actually. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I was gonna say that was almost certainly a joke, but still is watching both of them very closely for like if Evie goes for her gun, or especially if Archibald looks to be casting anything.
Okay, yeah,
She's
Dahlia
just
does not.
kissing him.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, no worries. All the party has seen Archibald looks as if he's trying to break out of it. And the second he started to falter, she started to kiss him.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna roll something again.
It's the uh-oh voice.
Tee-hee.
Uh-oh.
You can see just a panic in his eyes as the orange glaze kind of fades in and out more frequently.
Archibald.
The
Archibald.
library was lovely. I had a great time. Thank you, dear. That was...
Hey. Archibald, tell me about Horatio.
The ward is trying to kill us! No, not kill us. Father Ward is... And with that, you just see kind of blood come out of his nose.
Archibald,
God,
are you okay?
my head! That was hellish to break out of.
What's going on?
Evie wipes the blood from
Get
your nose
off!
with her thumb.
Get off!
He does not
He's
move.
put a charm on us. Have you ever had fog in your brain, just where you have to do something and... Stay still, Evie. Stay still. As he takes out
She does not. She steps back.
this kind of, like, crude wooden wand from his pocket. No, from his breast pocket.
She immediately takes a big step back. She does not break eye contact. She does not break smile, but she immediately takes a step back.
I'm sorry, but... Dispel magic.
She
ducks.
that whole person.
You ain't gonna dug. And, effectively, I'm gonna try and cast... Hold on. Right,
Seeing Archibald break out, Ash is going to start laughing uncontrollably.
Iconic.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll?
A 16 and a 4 on the natural dice. 16
My good God in
for
heaven.
Archibald. 4 for Ward.
Nice.
Evie, you feel yourself rising back out of the stupor.
Her
fog
eyes
recedes.
flutter and she starts coughing up blood. And she
Is it
goes,
you?
"What the?"
Well, you don't start coughing up blood because you didn't have to go through the 5d10 psychic damage from disobeying a Geas spell. Yes, this was the
Valid.
Geas spell.
She holds her head and she goes, "What?"
Are you all right?
Never better. And she blinks. What's
That
going
was
on?
my first time casting that spell in a real scenario. I'm glad it worked.
She goes, I was in the graveyard. How'd I get back to the temple?
You'll have remembered things. You were half conscious for...
Oh, he let her remember? Oh, okay.
Oh, no, this is a gear spell. The assumption was you would be out of his hair for long enough for you to either get chased the fuck out of the island or... Well, we'll see.
She looks around and she goes, I was in the graveyard and I saw something I shouldn't have. Ward immediately approached.
What did you see?
Why, Luna's Grace, if you hadn't snapped out of it right then, I would have been asking you about Four Fingers and Hazel.
She flinches and laughs. She goes, I went into the mausoleum, I saw the catacombs, and she's suddenly looking around as she realizes that just simply saying Ward's name, like, she's like, where the fuck is he?
There is no response.
She's looking in every direction, gun drawn. She goes, we need to be smart about what we're doing and how we're doing it.
Agreed.
Ash is curled up on their
If we
side.
run towards the ship, he's going to be just standing there waiting for us.
Ash is curled up on their side.
Very wise
breathing.
observation of you. As standing a mere 10 foot away from the party is Father Ward.
She immediately whips around to look at him. Undrawn again.
Hello, friends. It seems you have all made some discoveries about this place. Terribly sorry for the deceptions, but sometimes drastic times call for desperate measures. You have to keep up appearances after all.
And then I'm gonna. Oh.
I think I should... I think I owe you an apology. After all, the illusions do have a fault to them.
You think you filthy excuse for a punishment?
Some of them are simpler minded than others. That orange squeezer might not be coming back the next time I set it all up. Too obvious.
Why would you go through all this kind of hassle for all of this? I mean, you said
Because it's
appearance, but
home,
what else?
my friend Eliza, because it's home. Would you just let your home fall to ruin? I did
Funny
not
to say
lie
certain things.
when I told you.
You already let it fall to ruin by desecrating such a holy site.
No, about the fact that a plague wiped out many of our wonderful flocks.
She's the only one. It clicks in Evie's head. She's the only one, isn't she?
Who? Who is the only one?
That Rosemary kid? She's the only one. The only
No,
real one?
She was alongside the rest of them amongst the victims.
So
I don't believe you.
So in most theory, everybody died but you, by the
Yes.
sounds of
I
it.
don't believe you one bit.
That little girl was nothing but an illusion.
No,
Same as everybody
absolutely not,
else.
because she's not on a cycle like the rest of them.
I assure you she was. I told everyone,
No.
as I'd summoned each and every individual to act as you would have in life.
You're a liar.
Did you not see anything down there, Evie, that would have...
Well, I did see a skeleton that looked just like her, but like the thing is the
That-
rest of them are on
She
such short
perished,
cycles.
just the same as the rest of them, from that plague.
And why can she do so much more and the others can't?
Stronger
It's a
wills.
Like,
cycle.
does she run building to do
Stronger
building
wills,
to building?
more rebellious spirits. You could have
believe you.
conversations with the others, could you not?
Yes.
Just because she can talk doesn't mean she's not. And Evie is fighting so hard.
Evie.
Poor little Rosemary died many, many years ago. Not too long after the shattering, in fact.
Trust me, people don't
A
easily
friendly
stay dead.
caravan ship came. Aboard it were several people, and unfortunately, one of the merchants had a dog. The dog was carrying fleas. At first, it was just one of us. A bout of itching, and then they fell ill. It spread like wildfire.
I understand
Each
how
and
plagues
every
work,
one of
but
us taken down by one mangy dog. The only one spared from this fate was myself. This body
Ash is going
refuses to
to-
die from
Ash is going to cough
Fades.
and sit up and go. Did the others survive the shattering too? Or were they later?
the others.
That kid,
Yes.
all the fake townspeople.
These people lived here after the shattering had happened. But not in this place. No. They lived in a
What?
very different Wildflower township indeed. Allow me to show it to you as a final courtesy before I bid you farewell. And
What?
he whisks his hand around and drops the veil. This golden line spreads across the land, revealing the truth buried underneath the surface. Wooden buildings are replaced with just rotten frames. Farmland is some trees remain, some flowers, but for the most part, animals, crops disappear into overgrown bushes and empty fields. And the temple itself, once this glorious, decorated place, half of its roof is missing. The stones have eroded away, and no glass nor tapestry remains. A shell of its former self.
You say you wish to preserve the memory of this place, yet in your act of lies and treachery to your god, you have desecrated its memory and the people who lived here.
How very dare you? How dare you speak ill of my devotion to Tempus? I have remained faithful all these 10,000 years.
When did I say I doubted your faith?
You...
I merely doubt the fact that you think this disgrace is remembrance proper. If you really wish to do the right thing and give them proper respect, you would leave this place and let the people rest in peace.
She's right.
If... No, you may someday appreciate if anyone were to do the same kindness to you as I have to my people.
This
I
is not
hope you are
kindness.
remembered as fondly as I have remembered my flock. You
Do
are
you
no
call
longer
this-
welcome here, Dahlia of Saluna's temple, nor you, Ash.
Huh?
Leave.
We can't hear you at all, Dot.
Leave this place
Sorry?
now. Unfaithful.
No.
Non-believers. Heathens.
Father, look me in the eyes and tell me you think I do not believe in Tempus.
I do not think that you disbelieve him. I think that your devotion is clouded by other pursuits.
Fifth level. What's the highest spell levels that Ash has?
5th, I believe.
Awesome.
Do you want to know what the highest spell level he has?
Oh no.
Yeah, this is just a thingamajig. Give me one sec.
9th.
Damn. That's sick, bro.
As I suspected.
Yeah.
And, by the way, alongside the illusion dropping, as it passed over him, his once gentle, kind, and unassuming face gave way to a far, far older one, more decayed, more zombified. This is a living corpse suspended for 10,000 years.
Ish.
And he wants you dead.
Too bad. I say too bad. Would I be
If
able...
anybody has, if people don't have more to do there, I may end the session there effectively
Okay.
as a stopgap so that, well, hold on, Dahlia. Oh, wait, you were going to say something, Sol?
It would have
No,
just taken too
when you
much time of
couldn't
me
hear me.
typing.
That's what I was trying to say when you couldn't hear me.
Okay. Right. Dahlia cackles. You know nothing of my people or my temple. We honor and remember the Twilight who came before us by studying them and preserving their ruins as they stand. We do not lie and define a new veil out of our honor and our faith. But yes. Was there anything anyone else wanted to do or say before the session ends?
Could I perhaps have Ash cast Summon Celestial?
Oh man! I will say there will likely be more than 1 minute's worth of talking before the thing.
I will do that next time.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Goodbye,
Ooh.
stream.
Hell yeah.
See you next week.
Stream.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.
stream.
This was session 52 Wildflower. And join us next week for session 53 Wildfire.
Ooh.
Goodbye, stream.
Ooh. Stream.
Bye, stream.
Stream.